Have you ever wondered how a single, simple act can ripple through an entire world? This is the story of a pebble and a village forever changed. In a remote village plagued by drought, desperation clung to every home. The riverbeds were dry, hope nearly vanished. One day, a curious child named Lila wandered along the river's dusty edge, her eyes forever searching for glimpses of beauty in barren places. Beneath a patch of brittle grass, Lila found a peculiar pebble, smooth, shimmering faintly, as if hiding a secret within. Entranced, Lila brought the pebble to the village square, calling out to her neighbors. Some laughed, others were simply too tired to care. But Lila's spirit was unwavering. "What if we believe something small could make a difference?" she asked, her voice clear and gentle. Moved by her faith, a few villagers joined Lila by the river's edge, hearts open to a hope they had forgotten. Sometimes change begins not with power, but with belief in the smallest things. Standing at the river's heart, Lila closed her eyes and tossed the pebble into the dusty basin below. A hush fell. For a moment there was only silence. Then, from the pebble's landing spot, the faintest shimmer of water began to rise. The spring grew, water trickling outward, winding through cracks and furrows, reviving the soil beneath villagers' feet. Cheers turned to laughter, then tears. Some whispered that it was magic, others quietly thanked Lila for her faith. The wellspring grew into a flowing river, returning life to thirsty fields, nourishing animals, and weaving green throughout the valley once more. But as the water flowed, the villagers realized their miracle began not with magic, but with shared belief and a child's courage. From that day, the pebble was never found. The river itself became its memory, a symbol of hope reborn from the smallest of hands. In every heart, a pebble of change waits to be cast into the world. The village thrived not merely from newfound water, but from the unity seeded by Lila's courage and the villagers' willingness to trust. Children grew up learning that small acts, done with hope, could change the course of their village, their lives, and even the world. Elders told tales of the pebble, reminding each generation that faith and gentleness can mend what drought and despair once broke. The story spread far and wide. Travelers paused at the river, inspired to believe in the pebbles within their own hands. Villagers learned that even when the world seems bone dry, a single seed of faith and a caring hand can call forth rivers of renewal. In every hardship, they remembered Lila's lesson: never underestimate the ripple of a single brave heart. And so the pebble's story lived on. In every stream, every act of kindness, and every dream that dared to ripple outward. What pebble might you toss into your own world today? The story of the pebble is not just about a village, but about all of us and the quiet power of our choices. For sometimes the most profound change doesn't roar, it whispers, quietly transforming everything it touches. Trust in your small acts, your words of kindness, your moments of hope. They may flow further than you ever imagined. Let the story of the pebble remind us, even in the darkest seasons, hope can be sown by one and flourish in many. So what pebbles of kindness, courage, or faith might you cast today, and what rivers might they awaken? Thank you for journeying through this parable of hope. Let it guide your next step, no matter how small. What is your interpretation of the pebble's lesson? Share your thoughts below and follow for more timeless wisdom.